And on this round, we afford the Ray of Doom. At this stage, what you need to do is you pretty much can lock in place the Ray of Doom so that he annihilates everything. Hello gamers, my name is KK and today we are completing the 2 Towers Chimps achievement, which is a hidden achievement, and you will get, I'm pretty sure, 1 monkey knowledge point as a reward for this one. It's gonna be very simple and straightforward, and you will need only 2 tier 5s, as simple as that. First one is gonna be Prince of Darkness, and the second one is gonna be Ray of Doom. This is probably the easiest way to complete 2 Tower Chimps in BD6 right now. But first, subscribe now and press the like button so that we can begin the video. Good. So, the first tower that we're using is gonna be the Magic Monkey, so the Wizard. Wizard is gonna be the upgrade paths 0, 1, 0. Then we upgrade him to the 0, 1, 1. This is the future Prince of Darkness. The map I picked for this is Resort, but you can do this on any map. However, I would recommend you to use the same map that I did and the same steps that I did, because it's going to be much easier and you will avoid any random deviations from the plan. You will complete it 100% hassle-free. So, next step is to upgrade the Wall of Fire on our Wizard, and eventually by round 15 we got 0 to 2 Wizzy Boy. As you might know, Wall of Fire is ridiculously strong, and on this upgrade path it deals 20 damage per second, so it can easily roast everything we have on the screen. But Wall of Fire cannot pop the purple Bloons, which is why we placed the Dartling Gunner. Do not upgrade Dartling Gunner past the 1 to 0. It is pretty important because we need the darts to be able to pop the purple Bloons, darts of the Dartling Gun. As simple as that. When we afford the Necromancer, only then you will be able to upgrade the Dartling Gunner onto the top path, onto the tier 2, tier 3, and etc. For now, we are focusing solely on the Wizard. Now, Wizard is Shimmer, and after that, shortly on round 35, we afford the Prince of Darkness. Sorry, not Prince of Darkness, the Necromancer, because it will be a while until we afford the Prince of Darkness, because he's quite expensive. But I think very shortly, probably on around round 50, we will afford the Prince of Darkness. The good thing about this tower is that Prince of Darkness is one of the strongest tier 5s, and you can easily afford it in any game mode, including the half cash. I don't recommend it using this tower in the half cash because it's a bit expensive for it, but still it's really good. On round 53 we afford the Prince of Darkness. Before this we afforded the tier 3 Dartling Gunner, just to help us out. After that we have only 2 steps. Yes, legit, for real, like one of the hardest achievements in the game requires literally like 10 steps or so. Next step is to afford the tier 4 Dartling Gunner, and after that, you guessed it, tier 5 Dartling Gunner. Nothing else. Oh, it's way too easy, and just how it is. You will be able to afford tier 4 on around 60, and tier 5 I would say around 95 through 96. From this point on, Prince of Darkness can pop all Bloon types. The strength of this strategy are ridiculous. So Undead Bloons don't have weaknesses. Undead Bloons are the zombie Bloons that Prince of Darkness spawns after consuming the souls of the regular Bloons. The Undead Bloons can pop all Bloons, including the ceramics, including the purples, including the fortified ceramics, blimps, etc. Any Bloon type. And they are very strong. Prince of Darkness has the coffin storage of 3000, which allows him to constantly spam the zombie BFBs if he has the constant supply of the undead Bloons. And in this run, and most of the time, he actually has this supply. So we have the ridiculously powerful tower that can pop all Bloon types, where on this map specifically, the blimps always go in the right direction to deal as much damage as we can to the rounds. And the Dartling Gunner, basically its role is to allow the Prince of Darkness to obtain more undead balloons. How do we do this? As you can see, I locked the Dartling Gunner in place right in the beginning of the circling part of this map. And after this, you can just leave him here, go away for like 15 minutes or so. No, not 15, I would say 10 minutes. And then upgrade the Dartling Gunner when the time comes. I'm pretty sure you could have done it with only tier 4, but why bother if you will be able to afford the tier 5, even though it costs 102,000 bucks. One of the most costly upgrades in the chimps that you can ever afford. As you can see, the ray, how's it called, the plasma ray, something like that, tier 4 Dartling Gunner deals some damage to the blimps and Bloons. It helps, but not by much. For this stage, Prince of Darkness is the MVP here, and he deals most of the damage. The Dartling Gunner pretty much throughout the whole run is the support tower. It is really good, don't get me wrong, but it's really more of the support tower. The same thing, by the way, could be done with the MAD, and it would be even quicker to pop the blimps. The same thing could be done with pretty much all 3 tiers of the Dartling Gunners. Also, although Baz is gonna be the worst in this case, because Baz cannot pop the DDTs, whereas the other 2 upgrade paths are totally capable of this. And as you can see, on round 95 we have a lot of purple balloons. What do we use to deal with them? Correct, the undead balloons. And as you can see, Prince of Darkness is more than capable to pretty much solo round 95, and he has a lot of coffins for the round 96, and on this round we afford the Ray of Doom. At this stage, what you need to do is you pretty much can lock in place the Ray of Doom so that he annihilates everything. As simple as that. Or if you are bored, you can manually control his thick ray, but as you can see, round 98 is melted with such good speed that the blimps can't even reach the Prince of Darkness. For the bad balloon, what do we do? Simple. We just target it with the Ray of Doom and wait until it pops. Yes, it's really that simple. And the pod always spawns more balloons so that we have the safety net and nobody dies from the stupid shit. Oh, guys, this is really such a simple thing. Back in the day, when we did not have the Dartling Gunner, this challenge was slightly more difficult because we needed to use the Wizard Lord Phoenix, and the helicopter, for example. It was the good strategy. But now this achievement is pretty much a free achievement for you. You just place those 2 towers, you win. Okay guys, press the like or dislike button right now, depending on what you think about this video. If you have any questions, tell me in the comments, or if you know the better way to complete the 2 tower chimps, I'm always interested in the new strategies you come up with. Subscribe now, press the bell notifications, just don't forget to get the amazing videos in your YouTube feed, and see ya in the next one.